Hey there, and welcome back to another Star Wars action figure review. Today we have the Star Wars The Black Series, Attack of the Clones, Phase 1 Clone Trooper Lieutenant. This one is a Walgreens exclusive. There's no indication of that on the box though, which I'm really happy about because we don't need that anymore because it looks ugly and I don't want like Target or Walgreens branded on my boxes, so... and the only reason why the Toys R Us ones are cool is because Toys R Us doesn't arrive anymore, and you all know it's true. So if you see an only Toys R Us Revenge of the Sith figure and you're like, whoa, you're only thinking it's cool because Toys R Us is gone and you're really nostalgic, and we're all really sad about it. So, but I'm happy there's no Walgreens sticker on here. Makes things a lot more appealing to me. But anyhow, I haven't made a review in a bit. And the reason why is because I am very sick. Like, I'm not dying, I don't think, I hope not. But it sure as fuck feels like it. Sorry for my language. And, I just, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I literally want to die on some days due to the severity of my health condition. But, collecting figures and drawing my manga, making my music, and working helps me to continue going, and hopefully my doctors help soon. But I didn't want to really talk about that. When things are really bad, I just kind of disappear from social media, and now since I'm back on YouTube, that's kind of going to happen here from time to time, and I'm probably going to make a video in the next couple weeks kind of explaining what's been going on with my health, hopefully with my partner there as well, so she can kind of talk about it, because I think it's important to talk about this condition, and it's also important to keep people in the loop, because I mean, it's not like I matter that much, right? But I think like I should have a voice about something that makes me really sad every day. So, anyhow, yeah, I've been really busy with life. I got a new job that I haven't started yet, but I was working on getting a new job, and I've been accumulating a shit ton of figures the past few weeks, but I have not, for the life of me, had time to review anything. So I'm hopefully just gonna spam myself with reviewing some stuff. I'd like to start with more clones. Attack the Clone stuff, hopefully, should take precedence. Anyhow, so this figure is problematic for a few reasons, because it's awesome, like, we love the box, the art's cool, and it's definitely a step up in terms of aesthetic, just not because the old artwork didn't work, but because it was old and we got tired of it, and it was a little extra. It felt a little cluttered sometimes with the way the box was designed. So it's particularly nice seeing some red here, because we just stepped out of the red series, and we actually exited the red line, or I said red series, but it's red line, right? The previous Black Series packaging. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's called the red line, the blue line, orange line. And this is I don't know what line. They have multiple lines now within this one line, so I hope they just keep this packaging like forever. But whatever. So I'm thinking, yeah. So we left the last collection, the red line, with Attack of the Clones figures with the Anakin, Obi-Wan, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Battle Droid, Dooku, and now we have this red, and it's an Attack of the Clones. So, logically, I would think, I would assume, right? But knowing Hasbro, it's not safe to logically assume anything. That the red would have been devoted to Revenge of the Sith. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like that's a very Revenge of the Sith color. It's always been kind of. So, I think that they just did red here because this figure should have been in the last release, the last line, the red line, and for some reason it didn't come out. They repacked Dooku into the last wave, even though he was in the second to last wave as well. So we got two Dookus, or two waves with Dooku, and then we didn't get this guy. Now we're getting him. But he has an old sculpt, so that's what brings me to that thought process, right? So, first of all, let's go over the paint before I go over the articulation, because on mine, his legs don't work. They don't move. They don't stay, really. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they're just the worst legs I've ever had, and they're very soft, and it's like I'm playing with fucking Gumby. So, yeah, I might just put this guy back in the box, because I have not been able to get him in a comfortable, appealing position at all in the last week and a half since I've had him, and he looks weird. I don't know. But basically, here are the paint apps. They're kind of crappy because there's like no weathering, nothing, and there's this artificial weathering, which is really just them leaving out areas where they painted. So there's little intentional white chips in the blue paint, and this guy is really just a shiny though. I mean, he's really just brand spanking new. And something I would like is that if with exclusives, maybe what they could do is, put some weathering on there and do something that sets it apart. Because the Gaming Greats figures, I feel... Oh my god, I just noticed something. Holy fuck. Wait, guys, get a load of this. This is disgusting. What? So the little... I forget what it stands for, but it's like a warning thing. The CE? It should be on the box somewhere, too. Yeah, look. Why is that on him? Why am I paying money for something that isn't, void of disclaimers and advertisements and whatnot, right? Like, the most I want is the Made in China on the bottom of the feet, but, the CE is weird there. And he's not, that's not printed on this one. Alright, so, this is frustrating. So first things first, so the belt is loose. That's nice, I guess, for movement. This is the old sculpt. So this is the sculpt we've been seeing for fucking years, I think since the blue and orange line. Yeah, right? And the knees have the double knees, like that, like we got with Wolf. Though for some reason these two guys are very different colors. And now all three of these figures are different colors. The whites are not consistent at all. This one looks like when you put a warm bulb in, and this one's like an incandescent bulb, and this one's an LED. No, this one's an incandescent. No, this one's incandescent, this one's LED, this one's more vibrant. So this is like when you put a nice warm bulb, burning all your electric bill. This is LED, incandescent. So they're all different shades of white that remind me of just different light bulbs. It's very weird. Just pointing out the inconsistencies there. But it's peculiar to me that this old sculpt would come out. Look at the leg. Look how gummy it is. It's like such a cheap figure, and it doesn't hold. Oh, I guess that works. Yeah. Okay. But the other one, I feel like I'm gonna break it, and I'm probably gonna actually break it. It doesn't go. Like it... Yeah, that works. But then the problem is, though, is, like, there's something weird going on there. Like, there's not enough room for it to move. And when I move it, it feels very... like it's not set up right or something. I don't know, man. Just really a fucking weird figure. So... suffice to say, I don't like the figure very much, but I bought it because I think it's cool looking, right? Like, it looks nice, and that's kind of the point of figures, I guess, but I wish they would, like, feel nice, too, So we're just gonna leave that guy here, like, over there in the corner. Time out. Comes with, I think that's a DC-15, right? Right? I think so. So it comes with the DC-15. I'm not gonna go over that because we already... Okay, I'll just go over it here, just to show you guys. So, here is a gun, the same gun we get in all the clones. And it's very cheap, it's ugly, and it's not painted, it feels like crap. But, yeah, it's cool, I guess. So, okay, alright.
Throughout the Clone Wars, clone troopers fought the battle droids of the Separatists across the galaxy. They were loyal to their Jedi generals and the Supreme Chancellor.
Okay, cool. So, alright, got the box closed. Sick. So, in the new wave, I'm posting photo here on screen. Oh, woo! My phone fell, but clip's still rolling. Good thing there's a picture of a clone, and you didn't just see me with no shirt behind the camera because my phone fell, and you saw that. So, yes, this figure has the new sculpt. This one, the Camino clone, and this one has the old sculpt. So we're getting 2 Attack of the Clones, right? And oh, my tripod keeps failing. It's just really odd to me that Hasbro would give us this figure and then give us a sculpt, like a different sculpt, but the same figure, right? It's like they're coming out almost side by side. This one came out maybe like 2-3 months before, technically, but the other figures are already being found in stores, which means that this one and the other Attack of the Clones figure, they're just not consistent with one another, even though they're part of the same collection from the same film. And I just really want to pick Hasbro's butt about like their inconsistencies, because it's really pissing me off, and it's making me want to just like sell all my Hasbro shit and go collect Sideshow, because it would make me like less angry and less sad, because I spend my money on the shit and I don't like when it sucks, you know? So like customizing is not something that should be essential. It should be something that is something you just do because you like it, and you know, you just want to make stuff extra cool. You shouldn't have to like I see people customize things all the time because the shit sucks, and they're just like, yeah, it sucked, so I went ahead and I like made it better. And you know, Lego actually listens when people do that, you know. So you know, back in the day, you know, Michael MGF and I and the many others, you know, we would customize clones, and Lego eventually started doing what we were doing. And I don't know what credit we all got, but you know, like, where's the credit to all of us and Clone Army Customs? I don't know, but you know, I digress. The point is like, basically, like, these are inconsistent, these two. They're just not, they're not the same bodies, and they're releasing a new figure with this body to go alongside that, and I don't like that, because like, it's the knees don't move the same, the plastic's not the same color, the knees don't even look the same from the side, the shoulders are like different size too, kinda. There's just a little thickness that this one doesn't have, and this one's, you know, it looks like a Clone Wars clone, and maybe they should have just kept this sculpt for the Clone Wars clones if they were going to do that. But you know, Hasbro is like very halfway with this approach. On one hand, they were like, we're going to make Clone Wars figures but realistic, and then they made this figure and they just didn't put the black line on top, and they made it very animated looking, and I just kind of think this looks like a Clone Wars figure, whereas this looks like a live action figure. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about the new clone figure. I hope this all makes sense. Like when I get the other figure, I'll know what I think, but you know, presently I don't really know what I'm going to think because I don't have it yet. All I can say though is that, oh, what the fuck? I've just noticed, like, my Captain Rex, or not my Captain Rex, my Commander Wolf has like all these dents in him that I didn't do. I don't know where those came from. Like nicks and dents here. You see that? Weird. But yeah, like, I thought this was a great sculpt for Clone Troopers, honestly. And maybe it's the plastic that I like more. You know, I definitely think this is a better quality plastic than this here. This feels like very, you know, when I think like a Chinese bootleg figure, this is kind of what I think. And I don't know why we're getting this. And this is kind of just a shiny version of the crappy plastic, because it's so gummy and bendy and bleh. Look at this. It's crazy. It like moves like I'm supposed to bend it sideways. Like, I cannot break this figure if I wanted to. So I'm going to stop doing that before I actually break the figure. But this has been my review of all of Star Wars. We've reviewed the entire 9, 10, 11, Rogue One, Solo, Yes. We should just start counting each Mandalorian season as a film. Can we do that? So there's 12 films total. Sick. Have a great day. A great night. Happy Halloween, Christmas, Kwanzaa. See you soon, guys. Fucking Hasbro, fucking get your shit together. Seriously, why are these all different colors? Why they're not? It's not that hard to just pick a manufacturer. I don't know which one I like more now. And fucking shit, man. Oh, game, man.